Okay, so we're going to be trimming brass with a Lee 223 case length gauge and shell holder. Works pretty good. But you need to wear gloves because every now and then one of these will slip off and bust your knuckles. Shell holders in the drill. Tighten the shell casing in. Just trim until it doesn't trim any more brass. Chamfer and deburr. So I can hold this where you can see it. Looks pretty good. That's why you wear gloves. I mean, this is the cheap way to do this, and it's fast, and it's pretty accurate. You could probably get a little bit better quality trim if you did it with a hand trimmer, but it takes forever. And even trimming the brass this way, I'm still getting 1/2-inch groups. That's why you wear gloves, because this thing, if you run your drill on high speed, it's gonna fork itself loose every now and then. Keep it from coming loose and hitting your knuckles, you can turn the drill to low speed. Of course, that one came loose. There's no easy way to trim brass unless you send it to a commercial facility that trims brass. And they charge about 3 cents a round to prep the brass, which is not bad. But if you just do a few of these every day, eventually you'll have some brass ready to load. Every time that I shoot my brass, I normally trim it because I always want it consistent. Some people will go fire the brass several times and let it get to the maximum length before they trim their brass, and that's fine too. But if you have a tight chambered gun, then you're going to have problems with chambering, and you may get some misfires due to the round not fully chambering in the weapon. This trim gauge is automatically set to the length that it's supposed to be. The pin here actually goes all the way through the shell casing and pops out the primer end, and so when it hits that flat plate on the holder, it stops cutting. So you're not going to over trim it with this. As you can see, I've got quite a bit of brass trim now. A little bit more to go. And then after I trim it, then I'll put it back in the polisher and it'll look like this. And it's ready to load. It's ready for primers and then powder.